new.
My name's Jacob George, and I'm here to support Bradley Manning. I work with a group called the Ride Till the End, or ART. We have mounted a campaign to really share Bradley Manning's narrative with the citizenry of this country. We're a non-stop bicycle protest made up of veterans, and our campaign for Manning is called Rebel with a Cause. We've covered almost 500 miles for Manning alone, just sharing his story and trying to raise money for his legal defense fund.
Okay, why do you think Bradley Manning is so important?
I think Bradley Manning is important because his actions are heroic. And why I say that is that we live in a democracy, and a functioning democracy isn't possible without a well-informed citizenry, which requires transparency. And his actions have created a transparency that we are lacking in this country.
Well, what do you think of the treatment that the U.S. military and U.S. government is giving Bradley Manning at this point? Thus far, all the way around.
I'm definitely happy that it has lightened up a little bit since he was in Quantico, but still I think he should be freed. I even go a little bit further. As a veteran myself and someone who works within the veterans community, you know, we think that he should be given a medal. That if we want to have a functioning democracy, we need about 1,000 more Bradley Mannings in this country. And we'd love to see other service members step up to the plate and do their role in creating transparency as well.
Basically getting to his motivations, you know, some people say it's because he was had a thing against, you know, don't ask, don't tell, but what do you think his motivations are, if you want to even speculate on it?
Well, it's really hard for me to speculate about it. One, I might just be misinformed on this, but I have heard that his involvement was centered around gay rights, but I haven't heard a statement officially issued by him saying he is gay. So I really can't draw any conclusions on that until, you know, that comes straight from him. Although we do talk about it a lot, you know, and how this is an unprecedented moment to cross-fertilize a social movement with an anti-war movement. In terms of bringing gay rights onto the table with anti-war and peace activism. That's what created a counterculture revolution in the 60s, and you know, we're going to need that type of cross-fertilization right now if we're going to see the same thing happen again.
So what do you think about the possibility that Bradley Manning could possibly get a fair trial now that Obama has said that Bradley Manning has broken the law?
I don't think it's possible for Bradley Manning to get a fair trial. And the reason I say that is because I used to be in the military, and I can think about things from a national security standpoint. That's not like I think like that all the time. It's just easy for me to speculate. And Bradley Manning's narrative is a very powerful thing. And if his narrative is shared with the world, and it comes directly from him, it's going to cause a lot of problem for national security in the United States. And I think the U.S. government, specifically the Department of Defense, understands that. So I don't think he's going to be able to have a fair trial for many, many, many reasons. He's got a very dangerous story. He does, and it's powerful.
Okay. Do you think that his alleged activities with these gay political groups will be brought up in a trial if he ever gets one?
Well, here's my personal opinion on all of that. If Bradley Manning is gay, then according to UCMJ, he should have been chaptered out before he was ever even imprisoned. And while he was in prison, they should have been working on chaptering him out instead of illegally holding him in some prejudicial torture. My opinion on him being attacked or doing this because he's gay, well, you know, if that is a reason to do that, technically and legally they should have chaptered him out before he ever went to trial for any of this. So it'd be kind of asinine to kind of backlash and target him now for being gay when they didn't chapter him out in the first place.
Well, where are you off to next?
Going down to Northwest Arkansas. And then
what's your summer like?
I'm going back to Afghanistan. My fourth trip over there. This time I won't have a weapon. I'm going over in July, and I'll be over there for about a month and come back in August.
What kind of mission is that?
I'll be talking to peace groups on the ground in Afghanistan about some of the work that we've done on the ride and how we as an Afghanistan veterans community really want to support civil resistance in Afghanistan, and we want to do whatever we can to help that form over there or move forward. It's already forming, but we feel like we need to be supporting them in any way that we can and need to be involved in terms of building a nonviolent resistance and building a peace movement.
And if people want to follow you, where can they follow you at your travels?
They can go to operationawareness.org. We post all of our media on there, and if anyone's interested in joining the bike ride, you can contact us through there. You can come and go as you please on the ride. It's pretty much there for anyone to ride.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
New.